Hey there, it's Tony Butler, Marketing for Humans, and today I'm going to dispel a myth about knowledge. And you hear everywhere, knowledge is power, and we should gain more knowledge. We should be seeking more information and trying to learn every day, this kind of thing. And I can tell you from experience, it can be a trap, a never-ending trap, a bottomless pit, a void that keeps you from doing your vital priorities. But also that there's something way more important than just general knowledge. Okay, so stick around. I got something to tell you about it, and I think you're gonna be really surprised. But before I do that, please follow this channel, like the video. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of new things in the next couple weeks, and I think you're gonna be surprised. So, knowledge. Everywhere you look, every channel, every social media post is trying to teach you something, give you more information about something, trying to convince you that they're right about something. All the advertisements are doing it, okay? And there comes a time when more knowledge is not going to help you at all. You probably know enough, okay? You probably know enough in almost every area of your life, and what you're missing are skills and implementation. Okay, let me give you an example. You get a little heavy and you want to lose some weight. Do you know how to lose weight? Okay, do you actually know how to lose weight? You do. Everyone knows how to lose weight. There's only one way to lose weight, and that is to eat fewer calories than you need to be in a calorie deficit. That's it. There is no other way to lose weight. That's the science. That's it. Okay, but what you're missing is the skills of eating fewer calories than you burn, okay, than you need on a daily basis. So what does that mean? What it means is that it's one thing to have knowledge, and it's something totally different to have the skill to implement that knowledge, to use it in a meaningful way. And I would argue that almost everyone knows what to do, but what they're missing is how to do it and the skills to do it at a level that's going to be meaningful. As an example, I hire a large number of freelancers, and some of them write for us. And it's a shock to me how many times someone will submit an article to us, and we read the article, and we're like, okay, this article's in English, I think. I understand most of the words, but it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And this is from college graduates. And, some people are much more skillful in writing than others, and some people just shouldn't be writing at all. Okay. And it's a skill thing. It's about being able to apply those things that you know. And here's my main point is that focus on skill acquisition, focus on practice, actual taking action. And in the beginning, you're going to be terrible, whatever it is you try, whatever skill you're trying to learn. And the more you apply it and you make a mistake, and then you apply it again and you make another mistake, okay? But then you pivot and you improve and you learn a little bit more about how to apply it skillfully, okay? There's an old saying, and I really believe this. To know but not to do is not to know. And that really comes down to skill. And I see this in writing with marketers. I see it in companies with executives that are trying to manage teams. They know about leadership. They know what leadership is, but the application of it is really hard. The skillful application of leadership is difficult. And so what do I do? Like, how do I improve skill? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to identify where you are right now and what's the next part of that skill that you need to improve, okay? So as an example, like physical example, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, there's lots and lots of moves, thousands of moves in Jiu-Jitsu, but there's lots of micro skills. How you move, how much force you give, when you move, the timing of the move, okay? And then there's all of the little details that go around it. And as you put all those little pieces together, it puts together a whole, it puts together just a symphony of movement. when you write, okay, whether you're doing copywriting for an advertisement, or maybe you're writing a blog or a white paper, or a social media post even. What's the most important part of all of those? It's almost always the headline. The headline and then the first paragraph, okay? Or if you're making a video, like the first part of the video is always the most important, because a lot of people are not going to stay till the end. Okay, when I look at my stats, I see if someone, lots of people fall off in the first 20 seconds of a video, and it's because I wasn't skillful enough to pull them into what they needed. All right, so find that skill that you need to work on, and then focus on just that. And if you ever heard of the idea of the 10,000 hours of deliberate practice, well, what deliberate practice actually means is, applying a skill in the real world and then deliberately improving it and focusing on it and finding out what was wrong and then making it better. Okay. And then, of course, adding repetition into it. Okay. So skills are much more important than just knowledge. And if you look at all the most successful people, they're skillful people, not necessarily the most knowledgeable people. General knowledge is not that valuable. That's why we got Google these days. Okay. Maybe 50 years ago, general knowledge had a lot more application and usefulness, but today it's not. It's skills. And the more skills you have, the more valuable you'll be, the more valuable you are, which means you probably have more skill. So, all right. It's Tony Butler. Until next time, be well.